So essentially, the theme that I was focusing on at this point in the album was money. And money, what I started realizing is that money is kind of like a legal drug, like nicotine, for example. That you use it a lot, it becomes part of your daily lifestyle, that you actually become an excessive user of it, basically. And it just F's up your life, essentially. I mean, I said before previously that knowledge is what controls the world, but unfortunately, it's actually money. You can't do a bunch of the shit that you can't do a bunch of the stuff that you want to do unless you have money. For example, to record music, for essentially. I mean, I cannot make good music without spending money on certain things. So I have to buy my preferred, I have to buy speakers, I have to buy maybe additional packs for like the software that I'm using. These are just examples to name. Even in daily like lifestyle, you have chain stores like Sainsbury's and Tesco, and they will sell stuff at prices that some people may not afford, some people may be able to afford. What I'm just saying is that money has become such an integral part of us today that it is almost literally impossible to do anything without money.
I wonder often if there's any relationship between guilt and gold. That the love of money is the root of evil. Very true saying. Because you see, I was saying yesterday that the difference between having a job and having a vocation is that a job is some unpleasant work you do in order to make money, with the sole purpose of making money. And there are plenty of jobs because there is still a certain amount of dirty work that nobody wants to do, and that therefore they will pay someone to do it. There is essentially less and less of that kind of work because of mechanization. But if you do a job with the sole purpose of making money, you are absurd. Because if money becomes the goal, and it does when you work that way, you begin increasingly to confuse it with happiness or with pleasure. Yes, one can take a whole handful of crisp dollar bills and practically water your mouth over. But this is as kind of a person who is confused, like a Pavlov dog who salivates on the wrong bell. It goes back, you see, to the ancient guilt that if you don't work, you have no right to eat. That if there are others in the world who don't have enough to eat, you shouldn't enjoy your dinner even though you have no possible means of conveying the food to them. And while it is true that we are all one human family, and that every individual involves every other individual, while it is true, therefore, we should do something about changing the situation, the one way of not doing anything about a situation is feeling guilty about it.
Like a couple of days back, like a week back or so, I went out with a bunch of friends, like a different bunch of friends. So it was Megan, Ray, and after my sort of 7 we went out to London, near London Bridge, and the scenery was cool. It was like, it was nice. It was raining, the sea was glistening, and the River Thames was glistening. It was like a chopper in the sky, a helicopter in the sky. And yeah, the scenery was really cool. We saw a bunch of different stuff. But we went in like one of those like tourist shops, like tourist shops, and we just saw a bunch of the shit. A bunch of the stuff that they were selling, and yeah, we just looked at it, and the prices were extortionate. They were raping prices. They were very expensive prices. So you had like £5 for like 1 kilo or something like that, which is really, it's not even needed. And there'd be prices for stuff like there was like a pack of cards that I wanted to get, and they were like expensive as well. They were like £4 for the card. They weren't even customized. They were just normal cards with like a stupid background. And yeah, we visited a bunch of other places. We went like to St. Paul's Cathedral. Like, it was really loud. I'm just gonna. Yeah, we had a good time in London, but the main sort of realization that came to me was like, shit's expensive. I mean, you cannot do much of the stuff that you want to do. It's expensive. And yeah, I got really annoyed at this. I've been annoyed. Plus, money is actually really affecting me a lot. So before, I recently got a job. So yeah, I got a job recently. And before, I was never really a huge consumer or user of money or something like that. I was always like, oh, you know, you smile for me, then I'll do something nice for you. Because I was just like, yeah, a smile is my reward. And now that I have a job, best believe I'm trying to get paid. I need shit. I need my stuff. So yeah, that was kind of sad to see that I had that sort of change. And hopefully, I'll get back to being someone who's not so centered on money. But yeah, it is essentially what the money theme is about. And then come to look at it in album and mixtape terms. On the Knowledge mixtape, I talk about money. So the whole mixtape is basically about my life. I call it knowledge because people don't know me as well. I think that people don't actually understand much of my life. So I call it knowledge. You need to get knowledge, you need to understand about my life. So the songs in there are just stuff to do with my daily routine, just stuff about my life essentially. You know, I have to listen to it. And yeah, the song Money Trees is the one that focuses on money. So it's just me, again, asking a bunch of questions. Like, why is money so integral in society? Why do you always have to, you know, always work for money? Why is everything that we do always working towards money? And yeah, that was what I kind of focused on. On the album wise, it's basically the story of me journeying into like, section 3, where it's hard to describe it's basically just I end up in the section of Eden where it's all money orientated, and I basically just give a description based on money themes and whatever else comes around. So yeah, and yeah, I recorded a couple of different tracks. You hear one right now. It's got some you know. YSE is what it looks like, it's actually got T sign, dollar sign, and euro sign. And yeah, that is a song that I made, and it's just like, yeah, we're using too much money. That's basically it. So. Old Joseph Smith, I get a low song. I'll be rising back the world like the sun, and I'm missing when I'm calm like the sun.